Hello, LIBRA gang. So, welcome to Zeus Angel Mystic Tarot. I am going to be doing a Mercury retrograde check-in for your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you're not a Libra, you can still stay in. Now, you never know what kind of message you're going to get. I'm using a new deck today. I'm so excited for it. Now, it is a little spooky. We're not going to talk about the spooky parts, but it's gorgeous. Necronomicon. Okay, and this is my first time using it on YouTube for your sign. So you guys are special. I'm so excited. Okay. Um, what I'm going to do is do a Celtic cross for you, and then I will get into whoever is on your mind, their feelings. So I'm going to do both of those spreads today in this live. And like, subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz. If this reading didn't relate to you, I have almost 1,000 other readings on my channel. Haven't put them in playlists yet, but feel free to watch and comment on those videos. I would love to see your engagement. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what comes out for your Celtic cross spread. Mercury retrograde started yesterday. It's supposed to be a particularly chaotic one. I'm definitely feeling it already. And at the end of this month is when Mercury stations direct. So hopefully we'll survive until then or not have any crazy mishaps. So what's been on your mind lately? What's been going on with you guys? Just have that going on in your head while you're watching this. All right, so first card out for the Libra crew. The first card is always the strongest. First card out for Libra. Oh, sacrifice. This, wow. Okay, these are all sticking together. So we have sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man in Rider-Waite Tarot. As above, so below. That means whatever you're experiencing inside, you're going to manifest that in your reality. Okay, so some of you guys could feel on pause right now. And just to let you know, this is Mercury retrograde energy. Things slow down, things come to a grinding halt, and it's a time for you to reframe the way that you do something, the way that you think about something, the way that you approach something. Now you could be on hold in a relationship, in a job, or you could just be maybe not much going on in your life, or maybe you're trying to reframe the way that you think, because that's in the esoteric way of interpreting the Hanged Man, there's somebody who goes upside down to see things differently, and retrograde is a time for you to go back and redo things. And some things take sacrifice, as this card says on there, the Hanged Man. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your pride, your ego. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a relationship. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your time. Every day is a sacrifice for the things that we want, right? So what is it? What's crossing this Hanged Man? We have the pyramids of Egypt on there. I don't know if that relates to some of you guys. I was also getting this song in my head. I Saw the Sign by Ace of Base. 10 of Wands. This is what it is. I feel like some of you guys are feeling really heavily burdened and bogged down, but also you could have to sacrifice possessions, items, people, places, and things, like I was just saying. Because in this deck, the 10 of Wands is somebody who packs their bag with a bunch of stuff. This is just an example of what I'm seeing already. Let's say that you want to go on vacation, and you want to go on vacation abroad somewhere, and you have to check your bag. Your bag weighs over the allotted amount. You're going to have to sacrifice some of your belongings to get on that plane. And that's what I'm seeing here. There is not enough space in your life for something here that's really weighing you down. Okay. So for some of you, that could be maybe you're like, I want to exercise more, but I have to scroll less on my phone. Or I want real love in my life, so I have to let go of these situationships. Or I want to get a better job. That means I have to go to school. That means I have to work less, or I have to spend less time with my friends. That's an example of what you could be experiencing. And I don't think this is easy what you're going through. At the heart of the matter is a relationship. Some of you guys might have to sacrifice a relationship. I don't know. The Two of Cups here. It can be any kind of relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. But when I see Two of Cups in the blockage, that's not a happy relationship, right? I'll clarify, but I feel like some of you guys are like, what do I have to do to make this work? Maybe I just need to drop it, right? In the past, ooh, guilt and truth. There could have been a truth exposed. This is the Justice card. But the thing is, with justice, it's not only about harmonizing and balancing, because this is Libra energy. Libra is about relationships. It's about seeing the truth and taking accountability and facing the consequences. So I don't know. I mean, you could have found out something. Somebody here could be facing consequences and having guilt because the truth came out. Now, I don't know what that is. Maybe that relates to you. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see why that's there. This is an interesting deck, you guys. I've never seen the Justice card. But anyways, you have to put a mirror of accountability, and that could be what's burdening you, you know, like, man, if I really want this to work, I like gotta apologize, or I gotta admit what I did wrong. For some of you, that's how relationships are. They're a sacrifice. King of Pentacles, a lot of you could be thinking about your money or stability here, or you could be dealing with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You know, I mean, I feel like some of you, like, it's like, do I sacrifice work to have this relationship? That could be a thing too. Sometimes, you know, like, let's say you have a long distance relationship. That means you have to give up your job and your apartment. But either way, you're thinking about your stability here. You're thinking about, you know, how you can nurture yourself. King of Pentacles. Maybe a career shift for some of you. Ooh. We have, oh my God, listen, I love this. There's a house on here. This is, the Ten of Pentacles to me is your community. It's your dynasty. You know, it's what are you building? What is your legacy that you're going to leave here? So in the future, there could be more opportunities for advancement. Some of you guys could be saving up for a house, or, you know, maybe there's an inheritance in your future, because that's actually an inheritance, but we'll see why that's there. It can be your public image. Ooh, we will get into who's on your mind. I want to focus on you first. Three of Pentacles. Okay, listen, you guys are looking for your counterpart. You're looking for the right person for you, a lot of you. You know, because we have a lot of pentacles here on the table. That to me would suggest that you know, you're looking to be taken care of here. You know, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a marriage or a commitment, a long-term relationship that, you know, is going to require sacrifice, is going to require accountability. And if you haven't met that person yet, I feel like you're looking for, I'm almost hearing like power couple vibes. I feel like this is, you know, the energy that you're wanting. You want a power couple. You want someone who's going to level up with you. So I don't know if you have that or not. Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Three of Pentacles. And that to me is community, collaboration, you know, working together on something here. All right, so let's see what the outcome is. This looks pretty good so far, but there is a little bit of a disharmony in your relationship. Ooh, okay, and then we have, this card is so weird. This is the Star card, but it's science. I don't know if you guys are scientists, or I don't know. Some of you guys, this is about like, oh, my job is advancing and I need to learn AI, but that's, we'll say this is the Star, and the environment is, you know, healing, hope, restoring things here. And then we have the Six of Cups. This is Mercury retrograde, and this card is coming out for all of the signs. And I feel like what's probably happening here is an issue is reemerging, one that you dealt with before. That happens a lot. All right, so let's see. Why is this Two of Cups here in the blockage? Two of Beakers. Change. Wheel of Fortune. And then we have a Seven of Cups in reverse. A lot of you guys have to make a choice here. So I don't know. Some of you guys, it's like work over a relationship or a new relationship versus a past relationship, right? The Wheel of Fortune is destiny. This is fate. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups here coming out, some of you guys could have been having a difficult time choosing or deciding. Okay. But I don't know, your relationships are evolving, your needs are evolving. Some of you have a bigger picture in mind of what you want for your life, and you have to decide, are my dreams, are my goals aligned with a relationship here? Do I have to choose my goals over a relationship? Will this person come with me? I don't know if you have a particular person on your mind. If you don't, it could just be, if I want a relationship, I have to put the intention into it and spend less time on work or on my goals. Do you see the 7 of Cups is very like, I'm in my head, I'm fantasizing, I'm at work and I'm thinking about a house that I want, Some of you literally, it could be a house, because there's a house here, there's a house here. If it's not a house, it's an apartment, something that you want here. And you've got to make some changes in your relationship to make it happen, whether you're single or not. So, and for some of you, I think you could be wondering if you even have the time for one right now. So let's see, why is the 6 of Cups right here? Well, we'll get into your person, what's on their mind in a minute here. That card went flying. It's the Queen of Swords. Wow. Yep, there's a commitment here. And for some of you guys, you could be wondering if you're going to move in with someone here. Sorry. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. And then we have knowledge. This is a big brain on here, but it's here, the Hierophant. Okay, some of you guys, I don't know. I feel like you might not be on the same page with somebody here, but there is a commitment here, and I feel like this isn't a new one. 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, and then we have the Knight of Wands. The thing is that you're showing up as Pentacles, and this person is showing up as Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's more carefree. They don't make plans. They don't think about settling down. They're just in the moment. So you could be connecting with someone like that. It could be a fire sign. Some of you guys, I feel like there could be a question of going back to school or studying something as well. Ace of Swords, yeah. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Oh my God. And I'm not denying that there could be somebody new here in your life. So it's a question of, do I want my past? Do I want my future? Do I want a career? I don't know. I just feel like some of you guys are really trying to plan out what is happening in your life here. And there could be a new offer as well. So let's get into the person on your mind. Yeah, I'm seeing there's newness here. I feel like some of you guys aren't sure if someone that you're talking to is on the same page as you. And there could be a new offer here in the future that this might not have happened yet, you guys, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, so let's see the person on your mind. This deck, I love this deck. Like, the card stock is so good, like thick. If you read tarot, you guys, check this deck out. Necronomicon. All right, I'm gonna get a different deck. We'll get the romantic deck and we'll see. Let's get a deep dive. All right, so if you're single, then some of you guys could be like, I have to, spend less time at work and go out. If you're in a commitment, you could be wondering if this is the right person for you, or maybe there's somebody new. Some of y'all, we're in retrograde. I know some of you guys could potentially hear back from an ex. That happens. I'm not predicting that that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that this is the time when it does happen. My cat's crying. All right, let's see. The person on your mind, 4 of Pentacles. I think they see the value in you. What do they feel for Libra right now? So, we have the King of Wands and the Magician again. I feel like this person sees you as they see you as very practical, and I feel like this person looks at you in a very magical way. Like, you're able to make things happen. You're studious there, working hard. Some of you guys could be entrepreneurs, but they definitely see that you're stable. I'm not seeing anything very lovey-dovey here necessarily. How are they feeling deep down? Okay, so they have optimism. I love that. Whoever it is on your mind, they're definitely feeling optimistic, but it is the Nine of Wands and the Sun. So that to me would suggest somebody who is like kind of worn out from the struggle. We did get the Ten of Wands before. So, relationships aren't easy. I'm feeling like this person is still has a dog in this fight. They're still having that optimism, but they're kind of worn out, kind of tired here. Now, roles can be reversed. This is a general reading. Let's see what their intentions are. Let's see what their intentions are. Ah, some of you guys, this could have been a divorce. If not, ooh, I really don't like that in their intentions. I don't like that. Why is because we have the Ten of Swords and the Judgment. That to me would suggest, like there's been a betrayal in this relationship before. There's been a fallout. Like, I want to give this one more shot, but I've been hurt. I've been burned, or vice versa. Why the Ten of Swords? They're looking back. So there's some uncertainty in this person's heart. They're looking back at it, climbing the stairs, looking back. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. I don't know, man. Should I just stay put? Should I go forward? Is it worth the fight? Is it worth the energy? I feel like you both could be feeling this way because you pull the Ace of Cups. It's just like, there's new if I want it. I could have something more, something better if I wanted it. So I think you're both kind of in that energy. And we are in the year number 9. So that's, number 9 in numerology is finalizing things. It's not quite the end, but it's like questioning whether or not it's right. And maybe we need to end that cycle, the cycle of stagnancy. Can we move past the stagnancy, the fighting, the hurt? Or is it just done and in 2026 something new? So let's see what their actions are in November, if any. This is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The World, Ace of Pentacles. I'm really heavily picking up now. The World is coming out a lot because we're at the end of the year, and the World is the last card of the tarot. We have the World and the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like this person, you or this other person, might want something new. Okay, you might be wanting something new now. Of course, it's a general reading. Some of you guys could try and rebuild this relationship in a different way, but it's the ending of a chapter. So it's going to be up to you. Some of you guys completely done something new. Some of y'all are going to try and plant some new seeds. I really love either way, like the Ace of Pentacles and the World is amazing. Let's see what the outcome is for you guys. Can you rebuild? I feel like some of you guys are going to walk away. And the reason that I'm picking up on that is because you both are already on the fence. And, if you're already single, this could have already happened, right? And you could be finally cutting the ties with something that's kind of going nowhere. You guys aren't on the same page. The Queen of Cups is beautiful energy, but mixed with the High Priestess, it's like, I have feelings, but I'm not telling you them. And the Moon and the Eight of Cups, like, I'm a little sad and disappointed and completely checked out emotionally from this. And I think maybe it's just time to go towards something exciting and fulfilling because there is so much on the horizon for you. A lot of you guys are very career focused. You could be doing well in your career, maybe trying to buy a house in the future for some of you. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to go in a new direction. Okay. And I feel like it's both of you guys completely new. All right. Let's get some Oracle cards. Yeah, Mercury retrograde, it's coming at such a weird time this year in Scorpio season. Whew, and we just had that full moon. So, everybody's emotions are high right now. A lot of emotions, a lot of reviewing things, a lot of putting our energy into something that's going to be more worth your time. Okay, so we're using the Grace cards for the Oracle today.
choice. Now it's your choice to leave someone or to stay. For every action, there is a reaction. Choose wisely. So, it is a huge decision to stay or to go with your career, with your relationship, with whatever. So, but everything that you choose, take accountability in that you're choosing it, and whatever the consequences are, those are your consequences because you chose it, right? Woo. And then we have, this one comes out a lot. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. So I felt like some of you guys could have, with the Hanged Man card, could have felt like you weren't taking action towards anything because you couldn't make a decision about something that you wanted. So if there is something that you want, it requires an intention to make it happen and an action. Manifestation doesn't just happen by you writing things down. You have to actually do something in the world to go after what you want. Ooh, connect. I feel like some of you guys could be connecting to new people here. Find your center. When we stay connected to our spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path unfolds before us. Connect to your higher self. Tap into that subconscious higher self because it has all the answers that you're looking for. You just have to be ready for the answers because they're not always glorious. They're not always what you want to hear. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.